Easy, creamy, eggless Thandai Cheesecake Mousse is the perfect pretty dessert to celebrate Holi and make ahead to serve at parties year-round. You'll need Thandai Masala, which you can make at home and I've linked on the screen and below. First, add 4 tablespoons Thandai Masala to 1 cup heavy cream. Mix well, and if you have time, let it sit at least a few hours in the fridge. I let it soak in flavors overnight for more depth of flavor. We'll add 1/8 teaspoon saffron strands, 1 tablespoon milk, and then get started on the filling. Using a stand mixer or a hand mixer, add that cold heavy cream and Thandai Masala mixture and whisk it on high for about 2 minutes until soft peaks form. Transfer the whipped cream to another bowl and pop it in the fridge until we're ready for it. Back to the bowl, add 1 8-ounce brick of cream cheese that has been softened to room temperature, plus 4 tablespoons sour cream or Greek yogurt for tang, and saffron we set aside to bloom before. Using a paddle attachment, mix until creamy. Then add part of the powdered sugar. Total amount will be 1 cup, and 1/8 teaspoon salt. Mix again. I added the powdered sugar in parts on a medium speed. Once it's combined, fold in the cream cheese mixture into the whipped cream in parts. Fold it in and combine slowly. We don't want to mix it quickly and take the air out of the whipped cream, then the texture won't be right. I added the cream cheese and folded it in 3 different parts, and then I got this nice fluffy mousse texture. Next, we'll take some biscuits. I'm using Parle-G. Since it's a cheesecake, graham crackers work great too. Add them to a Ziploc bag with 3 teaspoons Thandai Masala to get more flavor in. Get all your anger out using a rolling pin. You can crush it and roll it. You're looking for a mix of smaller and bigger pieces because that'll be good for texture when you take a bite of the mousse. I'm piping the mixture into serving cups and using a Wilton 1M piping tip. You can also just spoon it in if piping isn't your thing. I like to place the bag in a tall cup so it's easy to fill and I don't have to hold it. Now onto assembly. These are small 2.2-ounce mousse cups, so I'm using 1 tablespoon biscuits at the bottom of each. Then I'm eyeballing it and piping in the Thandai mousse to a little above halfway, then topping with another tablespoon of biscuits, and then finally topping it with Thandai mousse again for a pretty layered mousse cup. You could also layer in some nuts if you wanted to as well. For garnish, I like using rose petals and chopped pistachios that pop against the yellow of the Thandai mousse. You could also add a sprinkle of biscuits, saffron strands, and other nuts as well. Notice how the texture is creamy and light, it's not goopy or runny. That's what we're looking for. Refrigerate for 3 to 4 hours and they'll set nicely. You can also make them ahead of time for parties. Full recipe is linked in the description and also linked to Thandai Masala.